Have you ever pondered whether or not there is something more profound, something spiritual, that binds you and your sister together, something that goes beyond the simple fact that you are related? Let me tell you about a woman who encountered feathers everywhere she went, including on her doorstep, in her car, and even at her sister's house. She was convinced that they were there. She didn't give it much thought until she stumbled across a book about angelic signs one day. When she did, she was surprised. At that moment, she realized that these feathers were communicating with her from angels, urging her to pay attention to her sister. Throughout their lives, they had become increasingly distant. Yet, the angels were trying to convey a message to her. Her sister was participating in a journey that would forever alter their lives. Are you interested in learning what the angels might be getting to say about you and your sister? Maintain your presence with me because this can be the message you've been looking for, the indication that will completely transform everything. Since the beginning of time, angels have been seen as the messengers of the divine. Angels are supernatural entities that reside between the physical and spiritual realms. These heavenly beings have a single mission: to direct, guard, and assist us in aligning ourselves with our true path. However, what if the messages they send are not only about your life in isolation, but also concerning the relationship you have with your sister? Imagine that your connection with her is essential to your spiritual journey, something the angels have considerable faith in. There is more to sisterhood than just a biological link. It is a spiritual bond that may be traced back to previous incarnations. Give some thought to your sister. There is an energy that cannot be denied that exists between you, regardless of whether you are close or there are disagreements between you. There is no coincidence behind this energy. Angels are aware of the power within this relationship, and they frequently communicate with you through your sister to convey messages that can potentially change your life trajectory. What makes your sister such a vital part of your journey? Let's delve deeper into this topic. When you were going through significant events in your life, did you ever realize that your sister was either directly engaged or, at the very least, related in some unknown way? This is not merely God's will, instead, it is the work of angels. Angels will use people who are closest to you to advise you. Because your sister and you share a special connection, she is the ideal vehicle for these heavenly messages, because she shares a particular link with you. The question, how exactly do angels influence sibling relationships, is one that you might be wondering. You can find the answer by paying attention to the subtle nudges, the synchronicities, and the voice that comes from within you while you are experiencing times of love or conflict. Angels are constantly working behind the scenes, and they are using these dynamics to teach you lessons in forgiveness, compassion, and love that is unconditional. These individuals are aware that the relationship between siblings, and more specifically between sisters, is among the most influential relationships that can affect your spiritual development. Consider, for example, that you and your sister had recently been involved in a disagreement. Even though it can appear to be a straightforward argument at first glance, angels may be utilizing this circumstance to assist you in identifying more profound problems, possibly even old scars that require healing. It is at this point that their advice becomes quite essential. They may send you indications, such as a song that brings back fond memories of your sister or a dream in which you are at peace, to encourage you to work toward reconciliation and personal development. The presence of your sister in your life is not only a coincidence, it is a deliberately crafted component of the spiritual blueprint you have created for yourself. It has been revealed by angels that your sister may serve as a mirror, reflecting the elements of yourself that you need to accept or mend. Have you ever experienced a connection with your sister that defies explanation, as if you have known her longer than this one? Specifically, your connection may endure across several lifetimes, each serving a distinct purpose, whether to encourage, challenge, or support one another. In addition, angels indicate that your sister might be holding a portion of your destiny. This does not imply that you rely on her for the meaning of your existence. Instead, it refers to the fact that she brings something to your path that no one else can. It could be a lesson in patience, being able to understand, or even learning how to let go of things. Regardless of what it is, angels stress the importance of recognizing their significant role in your life as the key to uncovering more profound spiritual truths. How can you determine whether or not the angels communicate with you directly regarding your sister? Pay close attention to indications that appear repeatedly, particularly those that seem out of the ordinary. As noted previously, feathers are a common sign. However, repeating numbers, such as 1111 or 444, are also famous, particularly when thinking about or communicating with your sister. The presence of angels indicates that the angel is more involved in your spiritual journey than you would understand. Dreams are yet another possible indicator. Have you been having dreams about your sister for the past several days? Angels can convey lessons that are too subtle to be understood in waking life by using dreams as a potent medium. There is a possibility that your sister is expressing something essential to you, demonstrating something to you, or even being present in a significant manner in these dreams. Consider these dreams because they hold the answer to comprehending what the angels are attempting to tell you. How can you use angelic advice to improve the link you share with your sister? Begin by extending an invitation to angels to join you in your partnership. It is unnecessary to perform a formal ceremony. All required is a straightforward prayer or meditation in which you ask the angels to bless and direct your partnership. Something like "Angels, I invite you into my relationship with my sister" could be the phrase you use. We need your assistance to view each other through your eyes and develop our love and understanding for one another. Following that, paying attention to the subtle ways your connection starts to vary is essential. You may discover that disagreements are resolved more quickly, that you are more patient with one another, or that you begin to have a more profound sense of connection. All of these are indications that the angels are performing their duties and assisting you in aligning yourself with the divine goal of your female friendship. Remember that your sister is more than simply a member of your family. She is a spiritual ally, someone the angels are using to assist you in achieving your utmost potential. It would help to remember this as you continue your emotional and spiritual journey. Your connection with your sister can be transformed into something divine if you accept the angels' signals, dreams, and subtle nudges. The more you allow yourself to be guided by this particular advice, the more you will realize that your sister's presence in your life is not merely significant, it is essential.